Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. This is going to be a video response to Robert Z, his January contest, which is being called his route Mount Rushmore contest. So I'm sure you've probably seen other people's responses to it. So just to keep it kind of really simple, I mean, you guys know Mount Rushmore, big carving, four presidents' faces and all of that. Z-Man basically asked us, hey, someone's going to make a nice big sculpture for you, you know, you can put any four people on there you want, you know, kind of go in your music room. It's going to be this incredible piece. Who would you put on there? So these are my answers that I came up with that. And actually, I kind of gave two answers, and I'll explain why. But the first answer is actually my kind of honest answer. It was like one of the first ones that really came to mind because it was already like, that's exactly what I would love to have. And then I'll kind of give one that maybe is a little more online with what other people have kind of done or whatever. So my first technical answer that I would love someone to do is there are four people that I would love to put up there. Number one, I'm gonna go with Eddie. You guys know all about Eddie from Iron Maiden. You know, there's all kinds of different, you know, things or whatever, but Cyborg Eddie has always just kind of been my favorite. So, you know, again, looking at facial images, I think a nice, awesome, huge carved piece of that would just look absolutely awesome. So that's going to be number one. Number two, we're going to go with the horns from Danzig. I don't know if that actually has an official name or not. If so, you can put it in the comments down below because I don't know. But yeah, I think the horned beast, we'll just call him, from Danzig, is pretty cool. So that's one I would have on there. And then of course, Megadeth. That would be an awesome image as well. And then last but not least, we'll go with the Horned Beast 2 from Motorhead. So again, when a Z-Man kind of put out this contest, like really what I was thinking is like what would be an awesome piece that I would just kind of, you know, every time I walked by it, every time I saw it, it really just kind of make me go like, wow, like that is just pretty. And just thinking about like all four of those mascots like coming together in one image, almost like together but climbing over each other trying to get to the front type of thing. I just think that would just be like the coolest thing in the world to look at. So that honestly would be my picks. I think that would just be so awesome. Now, kind of in light of that too, I mean, I thought, you know, another aspect of the question, which I think was what more people were falling on, was like maybe, you know, not maybe, but like singers, you know, actually paying homage to specific singers, if you will. So I thought about that too, because what I also thought was, well, if I was doing a Mount Rushmore type of thing, I don't necessarily think I would automatically go with the best singers, so to speak, because, you know, Steve Perry is my boy. You know, I think he's, in my opinion, one of the top three vocalists of all time. And in my opinion, again, that's Sam Cooke, Wilson Pickett, and Steve Perry. But I can't necessarily say that Perry's face or image is what I'd want to see every day. Or, you know what I mean? Just like, would that be like the most inspiring thing to see in a statue? So that would play a big part in kind of what I would want to see in a piece like that. So the actual four singers, if I had to do that and I couldn't do my mascot thing, again, I'm looking for not only seeing their image, but also if you can capture, you know, their performance in an image of like belting out a note and just like to be able to get so much power and so much of a vibe just by seeing them in the midst of, you know, whatever. So the four people I came up with that would be, I would definitely want Janis Joplin on there. Because again, you know, when you catch Janis, it's so funny, like she used to do her interviews and all that kind of stuff, and she's just like a, you know, just a little old hippie girl, whatever else. But when she started to sing, it's almost like she looked 30 years older, and all of a sudden just I mean, she's got ugly on stage, not negative, but just like power ugly on stage. So to capture her image on something like that would be absolutely incredible. I mean, you just feel that every time you walked by it. And the exact same thing with Tina Turner. You know, you catch Tina in one of her belting out snapshots, and it just screams power, and she's freaking Tina Turner. So Tina and Janice would definitely be two, and of course Queen of Soul, Aretha. Matter of fact, you're almost kind of capturing one of those images right there. You know, that's the kind of thing you want to see carved in stone. So the exact same thing, you know, the power that comes out when you catch her in a great shot. And last but not least, Stevie Nicks. Of course, this is Fleetwood Mac, but yeah, Stevie Nicks, that she would be the fourth that I would put on there. Because again, and maybe Stevie, you don't catch her in a belting thing, but just kind of the straight face intensity of Stevie. I mean, that really is kind of her power, in my opinion. So to have those four all together on a, you know, just a well carved out statue or piece of art that just really captures each one of their bits of power, I think would be absolutely awesome. But again, that would just be my backup if the artist didn't accept the first four, because those first four truly would be I think the ultimate pick. So yeah, so there you go, Z, man. Great contest, my friend. Glad I got a chance to finally sit down and do a response to it. Let me know what you think, VC, and we will talk to you guys soon. All right, take care.